Morning everyone. I am Vipula Khanpal presenting a presentation from the subject Cultural Heritage, Tourism Product of India, Cultural Heritage. Today we're gonna cover another topic. It is about ethos of Indian culture. Firstly, we would discuss about the ethics. So what does it means? Ethics is a set of standards or a code or value system worked out from human resource and experience by which free human actions are determined as ultimately right or wrong, good or evil. If an action agrees with these standards, it is ethical. If not, it is unethical. We can see here is Vivekananda. He has said that all the secrets of success is there to pay as much attention to the means as to the end. Ethics is not the end. Mahatma Gandhi, he has said honesty is the best policy, that is trusteeship. Now we will move to the meaning of ethos. Ethos are the moral ideas and attitude that belong to a particular group or society. Ethos is a discipline that examines one's morality or the moral standard of the society. Ethics means expected standard in terms of your personal and social welfare. It includes honesty, morality, responsibility, etc. Here you can see the difference between ethics and ethos. The basic of difference is its origin. In ethics, ethics are derived from Shastra and ethos are derived from culture. Next, nature. It is universal in nature and ethos are cultural, specific region or country. Then there is function. It determines paap, punya, swarg, nark, conduct or misconduct. In ethos, it is believed that it determines culture or cultural behavior. There is an example of ethics, that is truth, non-violence, devotion, kindness, etc. In ethos, we do welcome, pranam, respect to elders, love to youngsters, etc. Then we will study about the needs of the Indian ethos. There is management attitude, humanizing, organization, interiorizing management, self introspection, brainstilling, stepping back, self dynamism, meditation, role of intuition. Then there is a purpose of Indian ethos to develop proper management, to ensure all round development, work sincerely, productivity of human being. Next point is elements of Indian ethos. Indian management methods are bound to work in India. Indian ethos is better than other ethos present in other countries. Like Indian believe many parts like ego sublimation rather than ego assertion, sacrificing spirit rather than fighting spirit, team achievement, spiritual attainment, self control, concept of duties, yielding rather than dominating, concern of for the age, world and improvement, respect for and search all the truth whatever be its source. And then there are dimensions of work ethos, rightful expectations, sense of loyalty towards the organization, discipline, and piece of work ethics. Then we have managerial effectiveness under Indian ethos in management. There are certain options given like belief, guidance, emphasis, tools, problem solving, decision making, development, and approach. There is Western management and management based on Indian ethos. Like in Western management, there is production, productivity, profit at any cost. And in the another, there is material gain with belief in achieving human and social welfare also. In guidance, we can say there is management guided by mind only, led away by ego and desire, soulless management. In Indian ethos, management by conciseness, power beyond mind, that is soul, interiorized management. So there are number of items that is believed. Then we have features of Indian ethos. Divinity of human being is not merely a notion but a truth which can be experienced in the stillness of mind. Balance is the keynote of Indian thought. We have synthesized harmony between the dual concepts. The individual is the central focus, and it gives greater emphasis on values, human and ethical. Knowledge is not power. Indian ethos is based on Indian scripture. Indian thoughts provide eternal knowledge. Then all work is worthy and honorable, emphasis on duties and responsibility. And it also deals with two types of knowledge of concern and knowledge of creator. At last, we have the mindset of a manager, like according to the current management practices and according to the Indian ethos in management. If we talk about the first one, there is produce results, organize men, material, machine, and money. Then plans. They have to set goals. They have to prepare the schedules and checklists, and motivate, praise, reprimand, punish, and push people. Then we have to check, control, or report a command post. After that, coordination is there, requisition and convince meetings. Then at last we have issues, issue notes, order, demand, compliance. If we talk about Indian ethos in management, they have produce, performers, mobilize men, sound out other readiness, then obtain agreement and commitment on means and ends. They inspire, empower, celebrate success, set personal example, visible, accessible, on the move. Then we facilitate, show ways to overcome, and make queries, sound out ideas, encourage suggestions. So we have relevance of Indian ethos, like maintain holistic universe. We maintain the welfare, check the unique work culture. We have self development, provide concentration, and at last establish value system. So this was all about Indian ethos. I hope you all understood the topic well. Thank you so much.